January the 30th, 1972, a day of shame for the British Army, and even now its repercussions are still being felt. Bloody Sunday began with a peaceful protest in Derry. The minority Catholic nationalist population of Northern Ireland were demonstrating against discrimination and a policy of internment without trial. Colm Eastwood now represents Derry in the British Parliament.
Ordinary people, men and women, boys and girls, got out to march for their civil rights on their own streets, and an army from a different country came in and murdered them.
Soldiers from the Parachute Regiment claimed they'd been shot at and returned fire. 7 men and 7 teenage boys were killed, another 12 people were injured. For many years, the British authorities defended the soldiers' actions until a fresh inquiry was ordered. Even then, it took another 10 years for the evidence to be heard and for a detailed report to be written. Its conclusions were damning. The dead were exonerated, the soldiers criticised. British Prime Minister David Cameron apologised.
What happened on Bloody Sunday was both unjustified and unjustifiable.
His words were welcomed in Derry, but many now feel betrayed. Only one soldier was charged with murder, and the trial collapsed because prosecutors felt the evidence was inadequate.
My uncle, Patrick Doherty, was 31 when he was shot in the back and murdered by the British Army.
Aoife Moore is now a journalist and reports on the ongoing campaign for justice.
And there is a sense of bitterness. There is, that even though they have admitted what they've done, they will not pay any price for it.
This Sunday marks a tragic day in our history. This was one of the darkest days of the Troubles.
The current British Prime Minister spoke about it this week, but his government wants to end all prosecutions related to the 30-year conflict.
I don't think that's the basis for a reconciled future. You can only really properly reconcile a divided country like ours if you face up to what happened in the past and deal with it. That means truth, but it also means justice where justice is achievable.
Okay, thank you.
Campaigners will march again this weekend.
This week, there is a kind of celebratory atmosphere in Derry for the 50th anniversary because Derry people and the families especially can be very proud of what they've achieved.
50 years on, they may have to settle for uncovering the truth, even though nobody is likely to face the consequences. Ian Woods, TRT World.